guys, my name is Smoothe. My favorite player is Cam Newton, my favorite team is Carolina Panthers, and I still have yet to write a script for this one. Hey guys, this is Smoothe. This is the Panthers versus the Falcons. We're here in the Georgia Dome, week number 4. The 1-2 Panthers versus, I believe it was the 2-1 Falcons. Now, I'm going to want you guys to know that I am 4 games, I believe it is, ahead of this video right here, right now. And I will let you guys know that every video that I post from this series so far will be very tight, very close, down to the wire, barn burners to say the least. As Michael Turner says to Godfrey, get off, and gets a big gain. So, as you guys should know, if you follow any NFL news at all, you would know that Ray Lewis is retiring after the playoffs, after the season. So, which is unfortunate. And if you guys are Panther fans at all, then you might know that DeAngelo Williams may or may not come back this year, or next year, which would be unfortunate because he's kind of a beast. And I really enjoy watching him in the Panthers uniform. So, like I said, he might not come back because, well, the Jonathan Stewart and DeAngelo Williams thing just doesn't really work out all that well because, well, you got DeAngelo Williams, who's a beast, and Jonathan Stewart, who's a beast, and you got DeAngelo Williams, who's getting older, around that 30-year-old range, so he's about done, really, with his career. He's at the point where running backs start declining, which is unfortunate because he's one of those guys that I really enjoy watching and really even enjoy playing with. So, you got Jonathan Stewart, who's about 5 years younger than him. I believe it is 5. I'm not sure. He's 26 years old, but I believe it's 5. And look at that pick, interception. Give me that user with John Beeson. And as I said in the previous video, I have no problems with the opposing quarterback hooking up with my middle linebacker because that's nice. Now you see right there, my HD PVR skipped a little bit, but that's okay because, well, there's the replay, so you get to see it was a draw, and there goes DeAngelo Williams, and yeah, he scored a touchdown. Sorry about that, my HD PVR sucks. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's actually pretty good, but it just messes up there. Just like Matt Ryan made a mistake there with Campbell getting the pick, and it's 10-3, and we're looking to make it even more after this interception, but Newton will have under center. He's going to find the open defender, and that just happens to be the wrong person there, Newt. So, LaFell is going to make the tackle, and Edwards will take that one. And now you see the field position that the Falcons have just given right back. In fact, Munnerlyn, I don't care. I'm just going to call him Munnerlyn. Munnerlyn is going to take this all the way down, and you see he's got competition. And I don't know who that is. Is that Applewhite? Who's that number 93? Yes, that is Applewhite. I was right. Applewhite was hauling just to keep up there with Munnerlyn. Now it's 17-3, and Newton makes a mistake by throwing it into coverage. And wow, that is unfortunate. So now it's 17-3, and the Falcons have decent field position yet again. Not as good as last time, but looking to capitalize off of this, and Douglas is there. What a block by Turner, and Douglas will run this in for the touchdown. So about a 10-yard pass by Ryan, and 30 yards of Yak gives him the touch, as LaFell will get the first down for me. That out route is very, very nice. So we're looking for the open man, and Newton decides to take off. Wait a minute. Oh, he gets hit, and it's a fumble. And there they go, trying to keep up with him, but he is gone. So that'll tie up the ball game, 17-17. And unfortunately for us, there's not much time to respond. But Newton's going to get hit pretty hard there. Weatherspoon is going to race to the end zone, but unfortunately Steve Smith is much faster. So glad to see that Newton is okay, and an unfortunate fumble. But with the time on the clock, it doesn't really matter. So we get the ball back from the kickoff, and Newton's going to run the play-action fake, and ultimately he's going to run with the ball anyways. He's actually going to take the hit because, well, Newton's a big man, strong man, really good quarterback when it comes to rushing. Big gain, too. So, key block there by Tolbert, and D'Angelo Williams is going to take this up the hole for a big gain, and now it's 1st and goal, rhyming accidentally. There you see the field goal unit out there, which is unfortunate, but Justin Medlock does not miss a kick, so I know every time I send him out there, Anderson is going to get a chance to slap somebody's butt. I don't know who he slaps. I'm guessing it's Medlock. I'm sure he likes touching Medlock's butt. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and give up the 1st down. There you see Roddy White breaking tackles. Matt Ryan avoiding the sack, and there you see the passing. The passing. That was how it was titled. It was titled passing. I mean, I thought it was titled quarterback comparison, but apparently it's titled passing. But Michael Turner, unfortunately for him, he's not fast enough to outrun Luke Kuechly. So Kuechly's going to chase him down and bring him down. So they got to still go and snap it one more time, and they decide to give it back to Turner to finish what he started. And he does so with ease. Really not good defense. Anyways, Newton's going to drop back here looking for the open man. It happens to be LaFell. And LaFell's going to dodge some defenders and get some extra yardage, which is good for Cam Newton. His stats, his pads pretty well. Yeah, I just said that. I mean, pads and stats. Anyways, throwing on the run there to Greg Olson. Nice job there. That's only his 1st catch, and we're here in the 4th quarter. Ugh. Okay. So Newton rolling out, looking for the open man. And guess who that man is? It's Steve Smith. What a catch. There's an injury timeout, but nobody cares. That's a touchdown. So you see the score is 27-24, and Ryan gets sacked by Charles Johnson. Talk to Chuck. But apparently he was not interested. As you see in this next play, Douglas is wide open, breaks a tackle from Godfrey, and he is past the midfield, and things are not looking good. And editing went completely wrong here, but in the end, you can see it's a nice catch by Roddy White, and slow motion. Yeah, I completely messed up the editing. Meant to show that one-handed catch in slow motion, but it didn't work. But we don't need any slow motion here for Polite, who is going to leap over my defender, and, well, that's a touch. So it's 31-27, and this quarter's been pretty chaotic, and now we're going to have Newton run with the ball. And chaotic may not even define this game well enough. You see Williams running with it. He's going to find the hole, and he's going to get it in there for a 1st and goal. And so we're going to try and battle to get this ball in there, and D'Angelo Williams gets it in there. So we got a 34-31 lead with 2 minutes to go. Ryan's going to drop back, and that's going to be caught by Roddy White. Probably should have been picked by Nakamura, but couldn't get there in time. So they got really good field position there, at least in field goal range. And Matt Ryan does not know what to do, and ultimately drops back and looking for the open man, finds him, but he's out of bounds. So they're going to have to settle for the field goal to tie it up. It's up, and it is. It's wide right. It's 34-31 still. How can the Panthers lose this game now, I'm sure you're asking. Well, this video is going to be even longer because, whoop, there it goes, right out of D'Angelo's hands and into the Falcons' hands. And you can't challenge that because it's in the 2 minutes. So we're going to be dropping back in coverage here, looking to force Ryan into an error, but he's going to find the wide open man. Nobody near him, and they're going to go ahead and hustle it up, but they don't want to give us too much time before they score their touchdown. So they're looking, and look who's wide open. It's Michael Turner. I mean, nobody near him. Maybe he stunk, I don't know, but nobody was even near him, which was very disappointing. So we got plenty of time to get a touch here, even with Steve Smith wide open on the streak. He cannot be touched. That is a touchdown. Spin that ball, fool. So there you see the score. alternating leads. But there's still enough time for the Falcons to make something happen because they have timeouts in 12 seconds. So Ryan, we put in that prevent defense to 3/4 deep, and he's going to find Roddy White. He is open, and he's going to take a tumble. Good thing he did, because that would have been a touchdown. Following up what happened in real life. Now you're going to see this crappy angle. We nearly blocked that, but that field goal was up, and it is good. I can't tell you if that was wide left or wide right or in the middle because I couldn't see. That was a weird camera angle, and I hope it never happens ever again. But anyways, we're here, and tails never fails in overtime. That's what I say. I mean, I only do tails for overtime. Everything else is heads because I don't want to jinx the tails. Anyways, we get the coin toss. We receive. We're getting hype. JK, guys, we're already hype. Let's jump straight into this overtime period. And, Jonathan Stewart on the reverse takes it all the way up the field. And we got great field position. But we won the coin toss, so a field goal won't really help us now. So D'Angelo's going to get taken down inside the 10. And we're looking really good. 4th and goal, because we know 3 won't help us. We need 6. And we don't want that play. So we're going to call timeout. And I like this cutscene because we're going to commercials. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So we're going to run a quarterback power, I believe it is. And Newton is stuffed. So that was 4th and goal. So that means that the Falcons have the ball back, which is a bad thing for us. But we stop them anyways. Trying to hook up with Julio Jones. So they're going to punt it away. And normally when I show special teams for my from the Panthers, it's probably because Adams fumbled the ball, but this time he doesn't. He holds on to it, and we got great field position to start off this drive. We're going with the reverse. There goes Williams up the field. Nobody can touch him. Touchdown, Carolina Panthers. And again, my HDPVR acting funny, but it doesn't matter because they're fireworks. Yeah. So that was a very entertaining game, and the final minutes of that 4th quarter, wow, that was crazy. Just glad to have won this game because that's our 2nd win, and that's our rival right there. I feel like this game was one that the Panthers lost in real life but should have won. And I feel like if we lost this game, then that's one that we lost that we should have won. But we don't really want to repeat history so much as we do want to change history. We want to be Super Bowl champions. So we're going to go ahead and check out some stats because that's what everybody does at the end of the game. You want to see who was the better guy. But I'd say Cam Newton was. I don't really know. This was a sloppy game as far as turnovers are concerned. But that's okay because we won. So we got to move on to the next week, which is the Seahawks, which, guys, I'm sorry, that's going to be a loss because everybody knows the Panthers cannot beat the Seahawks ever, regular season or playoffs. So, the Panthers have 4 rivals: the Bucks, the Saints, the Falcons, and, of course, the Seahawks. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my other 3 videos of this series because they're all just as great as these. Or at least I think they are. Why don't you leave me a rating on all 4 of these videos? Let me know how I did because I don't normally make Madden videos, but that's what I'll be doing from here on out. So, peace. I'm out. Go Panthers.